Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, there was a boy who was studying in 4th standard. He was from an Orthodox Hindu family. One day, he happened to come across a small book which was on the life of Jesus. He was very much taken up by that book, and slowly in time, he understood that Jesus Christ was the one true God and he is the only Savior. Slowly, his family members started noticing some changes in him. Among the changes, the one that concerned them the most was that he stopped going to the temple. One day, his mother happened to see the picture of Jesus in his book. This disturbed the smooth running of the family. His father was very much disturbed and started forcing him to go to the temple. When he failed with his words, he started with blows. Still, the boy didn't give up. By now, the boy was already in 7th standard. Even after so many years of persuasion, when the boy had not given up, the father declared that he no more regarded him as his son and will not have any share of his inheritance. He faced strong opposition from the family and his life became miserable. He had to find his own means for his education and other expenses. At the age of 16, when he expressed his desire to receive baptism, even the parish priest didn't comply. At the age of 17, he received baptism in secret, I repeat, in secret, as he produced the affidavit. Meanwhile, he had developed a desire to become a priest. He had to go around begging to collect money to attend the vocation camp. Later on, he became a Salesian and now he is a priest. It is Father Vivek. What an inspiration to each one of us. Had I faced so many difficulties, I don't know whether I would have been here. Are we able to commit ourselves to Christ like Him? Are we able to choose Christ even at the cost of our dear ones? Sometimes we remove the Christian symbols like cross and other statues from our institution, fearing that the children of other religion may not join our schools. Even for such a small reason, we are ready to do away with the manifestations of our faith. Can the manifestations of our faith put us in trouble? In today's gospel, Jesus is giving us a reply. In the entire gospel, we can see Jesus as a man of peace. When he comes, he offers peace. His presence fills others with happiness. But in today's gospel, Jesus is saying that I have come not to establish peace, but sword. What does Jesus mean by saying he has come to give sword? If my knowledge is correct, the only place in the gospel where a mention of sword is found is in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Peter draws his sword and cuts the ear of a soldier. But even here, Jesus condemns him for using that. Then, what does he mean by the sword? Jesus is saying that if we choose to follow him, we will have to face very many difficulties. Our option for him will cause problems in our family. As in the life of Father Vivek, even the father may stand against son. Others may alienate us, make our life miserable. Now let me ask you a question. If we choose to follow Christ, all that awaits us is pain and persecution. Why at all should we follow him? For this question, Jesus gives the answer in the latter half of the gospel. Jesus is saying that if one receives a prophet because he is a prophet, he will receive the reward of a prophet. Similarly, if you receive a righteous person, you will receive the reward of a righteous person. So, it all depends on how you receive Jesus in your life. If you receive Jesus as any other person in your life, your reward also will be so much. If you receive Jesus only as an inspired man, He might at the most inspire you with his teachings. But if you are to receive Jesus as a Savior, as your God, He will take care of your entire life. He will reward us with the heavenly gifts. Jesus is saying that if we choose to follow Christ, we may have to face difficulties. If we are able to give preferential option for Christ in our life, He will take care of our life. He will be with us. How are we to show our preferential option for Christ? In our life, set apart some time for Jesus. Make sure we are faithful to the call we received. Make sure that we never let Jesus down, even at the face of difficulty or threat. Amen.